Everyone knows exactly what the circumstances are right now in terms of my decision not to play the game of basketball. When I lose the sense of motivation and the sense of prove something as a basketball player, it's time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
What was it that brought you back to the game?
If baseball didn't have the strike, I would have still been playing baseball at that time. And when I got back home, I was kind of inactive. I was really bored. So I went to the practice and I saw Scotty, I saw Phil, and saw all the old guys. That's when Scotty started to work on me. Hey, man, what else you doing? Come on back, let's play. Nah, man, you know, well, come practice with us. And once I got out there and started practicing, you know, that's when I felt like, okay, it's starting to come back. Here comes that love, here comes the competition, here comes that drive.
The economy has produced 6.1 million jobs since I became president. And if Michael Jordan goes back to the Bulls, it'll be 6,100,001 new jobs.
I remember the night that you called me to say that you were going back to play. Didn't we drive up together to Indianapolis?
Traffic may be long today. I was nervous.
Yeah, I can remember that part, which I'd never seen you nervous before.
Not that nervous. My mind was going a lot of different places, and I didn't know if my body was capable of following. You know, I got to work on weaknesses of how to be a leader on my team. I got to work on weaknesses of my game. That was the nervousness. Can I do what my mind wants me to do physically?
Michael Jordan makes his return here at Market Square Arena.
Jordan swiped it from Smith. Michael Jordan with the steal. Drives away.
It looked like Michael was ready to jump over him if he had it. Michael realizes things are just not very smooth at the offensive end.
All right, Michael, you got one under your belt. How does it feel?
Well, as you see, my timing was a little bit off today. I mean, I was just trying to get my rhythm back. And you know, I know it's not going to happen in one game, but I really got to take my time and try to work my way back in.
It took MJ a little while to feel comfortable again on the court. 5 games to be exact. That's when he came to Madison Square Garden and put on a performance we will never forget.
And here's the post-up by Jordan. Off the spin! Michael Jordan has the jump shot falling here tonight.
My game was always on stage in New York.
Did you ask, is he back?
Michael Jordan with 49 points.
In Madison Square Garden, if you can play, they're going to respect it. If you can't play, they're going to let you know.
That is a high for the NBA this season. 55 points by Michael Jordan.
So I was always nervous when I played in Madison Square Garden, more so than any other building that I played.
That's the record of the most points scored against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden.
After falling short of reaching the finals that year,
It's all over and the Bulls season comes to an end.
Jordan had a full summer to get back in shape and start another legendary run.
Tell me about the 96 Bulls that won 72 games and is arguably one of the greatest teams in NBA history.
I think that was the best team I've ever played on.
You need to get some ball players involved in our offense, and you're going to do that by executing.
It was Phil and his coaching to manage these 3 totally different egos.
I remember you used to tell me different things that you do at practice. You go, hey man, you won't believe this. Today we had to sit there and close our eyes and look around.
It became more of a mental thing with him. Scotty, who got his own different personality, to a guy who was totally off the wall. That's his strength of his coaching.
To be able to deal with each one individually rather than...
And get them all
the best of everybody.
Focused on the same goal.
The Chicago Bulls have won the 96 NBA championship. Make it 4 in 6 years.
One season later, the Bulls would win their 5th title. But as they prepared to chase their second three-peat, contract disputes and questions over the long-term future of the team created an air of finality for one of the NBA's greatest dynasties.
How about when Phil, in the 98 season, and he said that this is the last dance?
And I hand out at the beginning of the season. I put in Roman numeral 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the last dance. Now there's a question mark behind it in this.
He knew it was the last minute for him. So when he said last dance, although we bought into it, it was somewhere deep inside this little corner. I'm saying, nah, this is not it. We're gonna win everything and then everybody's gonna be okay.
Guys, this is a scary situation. And this game should be dead meat.
And when Chicago had a chance to seal its 6th title, it seemed like the story was already written.
Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Stolen by MJ. Bulls down 1.
Michael Jordan, with time ticking down, providing us with one lasting memory.
17 seconds from championship number 6.
What about the last shot you ever took as a member of the Chicago Bulls? The last shot.
What was that shot?
Game 6.
Utah.
The Bulls can win it right here. The Bulls can win it. Unbelievable. 13 seconds left. Jordan left side.
I practice as if I'm playing in a game. So when the moment comes in the game, it's not new to me. That's the beauty of the game of basketball. That's the reason why you practice. That's the effort. So when you get to that moment, you don't have to think. Instinctively, things happen.
Jordan a drive. Hangs, fires, yes! The Bulls lead 87-86. Michael Jordan with 45 points.
You know, I think it was a very defining moment of what my career was in Chicago.
The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship. If that's the last image of Michael Jordan, how magnificent is it?
It goes back to the actual beginning. You know, my career actually began on a shot, you know, to win a championship in 1982. In essence of who Michael Jordan became.
Jordan! Michael Jordan!
And who Michael Jordan was ended with that shot in 1998.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. What a finish.
I never gave up. I never gave up. Every time we were close, I knew we were going to do it. I knew it.
Despite bringing another championship to Chicago, Jordan's faint hope that it would keep the team from breaking up went unrealized. And the way it all ended still bothers him to this day.
It was a very sad situation because I never lost in the finals. I never knew what it felt like. At least if you're gonna be king of the hill,
Be the king till you're not the king.
until somebody knock you down, then you can shake the hand and say, you enjoy it. Now you're gonna see how difficult it is, you know. But that never happened. Now we have to live the rest of our lives with this idea that, wow, we could have won 7, or we could have won 8, or we could have won 9. You know, the LeBron thing, but we were halfway there. So
Right.
we could have done all that, you know, but for whatever reason, it wasn't meant to be.
Can you believe it? 6. 6 of them. 6 of them. Yes, sir. 6 of them. Now, y'all say whatever you want. They can't win till we quit.